What if I told you that the devices that we hold today is not just a piece of technology, but the complexity of communication, intelligence, and electronics? And what if I told you the people who build are electronics and communication engineers? Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Centurion podcast. I'm Rufik Kumar, and along with me,
I am Kusumansri Vemula, and we are the final year BTech from the branch Electronics and Communication Engineering. And we are here to share our experience and our insights about our branch ECE.
So, Kusumanjali, to begin with, when did you realize the significance of ECE?
Yes, that's great. As ECE students, we gradually understand that our branch is not just about like the study or the theory. It's about the foundation of almost every modern technology. For instance, if you consider of like a smartphone, that includes the communication systems, signal processing, and electronic circuits. And if you consider of something like as like a video call, that includes what inside the electronic student only will get to know about it.
Exactly.
Yes, one is encoding the transmission of that signal and again decoding of that signal. That is, everything is happening in real time. So, what I just want to tell is ECE is not even just about electronic components or like devices. It's about completely full pack of a student must understand in the real world what is happening.
Exactly. That gives a clear perspective. And could you give us an overview on what are the different domains that we explore in our curriculum?
Yes, this must be told. Mostly people will think domains are okay, fine. There's something they'll get a course and that they'll learn as per the curriculums and everything. But what I feel, what people should understand is domains are not just theoretically categorized. So those are the things where it is categorized in a such a way that student at the end of the course or the completion of the course, they will be particular and fixed to that career. That is how our domains are. For instance, if we consider of our domains in our college, one is VLSI, another one is embedded systems, and we have biomedical engineering, and we have industrial automation. Firstly, if we talk about VLSI, VLSI what usually just if we think of just in an introduction part like that, that is how the development of chips, that is integrated circuits, how they are designing and everything, how it works and everything. Students will be come to know and they'll study about it in VLSI. So the students can move into a in the semiconductor industry. This is like a completely rapidly growing industry now.
Exactly.
So people, the students who are in this domain, like very fortunate now, and they have very vast things to explore and know about it. And we have what the next I have said, embedded systems. So usually a general person will understand that embedded system is nothing but it's a combination of both software and hardware, right? So it's like students will be working on programming hardware. That is, in electronic terminology, we say that programming hardware, where the student is not required to depend on any other CSC student like that. As an electronic student, he'll be very good enough in the core side, right? He can do all the hardware setup and all. Whereas few will be there who cannot do coding and all. So if they have taken this domain, which is like embedded systems, then they'll come to know even the software is also easy, and even with the coding also they can do well. So there is no point that depending on other departments like CSC or something like mechanical and any other branches. Irrespective of branches, he can do software things also, he can do hardware things also. That is how the uniqueness of that embedded.
That's a versatile of electronics and communication engineering.
That's what.
That's truly insightful. And as we know, the Centurion University is one of the top skill-based learning system. And could you please elaborate how the skill-based development system is happening in our curriculum.
Yes, in our curriculum, we have one system that is CBCS, that is choice based credit system. That means, as I said, irrespective of branches, irrespective of the domain they have taken, they can choose any skill courses. We have so many skill courses, as you have said now. One example, if we consider like something like blockchain technology, refraction technology, nanotechnology, and the camera options, camera operations, and all, and the drone technology we have. These are all the skills we have. So, irrespective, as I am an AC branch related student, I can opt for any mechanical things like we have CNC, or I can go for refraction technology as a skill. Based on our student interest, we can opt for it. So there is no particular thing like, okay, you are a CSC student, you have to learn only CSC like coding things or coding skills like that you have to gain. No, irrespective of branches and everything, as an individual can happily with on their own interest, they can choose any skills, as that is what a valuable thing which is getting in our college.
That was incredible. And as we are finally year students, we know that how project plays a game changer in our career. So what could be your perspective on projects that exploring in our curriculum that makes a huge impact on their career?
Absolutely. I'm the one example of it. Because usually we have the format which you already know, as I have to tell you. That is, full faculty will be having the theory, we'll be having the practical, then the practical labs, and we'll be having the project. This is the three combination of one subject in for every semester wise. So theory is somewhat usually in every college will be having. They'll be learning from the textbooks or something. They'll be getting from the faculty or something like that. In the practical, like whatever they're learning in the classroom, they'll be doing that. What means exercising like in the practical labs. And third one is that is project. For each subject, we'll be having a project based on what we are learning in the classroom, what we have practiced in the lab, and that we are going to make one product. If it is like a product-based subject, if it is something like a software related or something like non-core type, then we'll be bringing something to the doing in a real world.
Could you please mention your project that everyone can understand what exposure that we are getting from Centurion University?
Yes, I should be very thankful to my department and everything, and to my guide and my HOD sir, because I have chosen one project. I have only one idea. There is nothing like, okay, I have this path, I have to do this after this, after this. No, there is no path. I have only one idea I have taken. With that idea, I have taken 2 semesters to implement it. In other colleges, there'll be a pressure on us like, see, this is the semester you will have, this project you have to done in this semester only. There'll be like rules, right? So, but here in our college, it's completely different. The way they guide us, the way they give the support, it really matters. And that we have to be keep a note. So I have taken one project which is nothing but smart vending machine. So that is a project which made me like anything. And with that project, I got an opportunity. It's like completely for me a dream come true, because with a thought, implementing is very difficult. Everyone will be getting an idea. Okay, this is what I found the problem. I'll do this. But doing till you get an output, the path that journey will be there. Oh, that is very difficult. Where you should have consistency, and where you should have believe in your own self, and you should trust yourself firstly that okay, fine, I can do this. So that is a vending machine project, which is like around 10,000 rupees. I have made it with very low cost if you compare with the market. And that project, seen by some industry in Hyderabad. There I got an opportunity as an internship with PPO. So, and I have one thing I just mentioned about the project is, firstly, wherever you go in the market, people will think of the cost. Something, if you want to buy one product, if something is like this, what you will ask first? how much it is, right? So in that perspective only I've thought, and I realized that okay, fine, why vending machines are highly costly nowadays in the market. I have just explored everything. I have to think of it. I have think, and then I came to know that okay, fine, what are there inside, what they are using, what is happening, everything I have studied. Then the main brainstorm only I've changed, so that I can't reveal you directly. I can't reveal it, but that is what I made that uniqueness in that my product.
And that sounds an incredible your journey. That's really inspiring to all the students here at Centurion University. And that actually shows how resilient you are and how motivated you build a project. And that is what, especially in our curriculum, if you have an idea, you build it, you discuss, and you go through the faculty and discuss and make that into your product level. That is actually the main perspective, main vision of Centurion University.
Exactly.
And today, as you are a final year student and we are the students, and we have a young, bright students starting their career now, and what could be the piece of advice that you could suggest?
Yeah, the viewers who are listening there, the only three things I just want to mention. One is they have to be very clear and they have to be very understandable with the fundamentals. As an EC student, with the core fundamentals, they cannot do anything, frankly speaking. Because if you go outside, if you ask someone like what is difference between electric and electronic, they cannot say. Like that is what the stage they are in. So what I suggest is be clear with the fundamentals. Then whatever the field you are into, like as I mentioned, our domains, VLSI, embedded, biomedical or industrial automations and all. So be clear with the domain. In that domain, have a plan. Okay, fine. This is what my role should be. Like that, have a clear plan. To that, the main third thing is making a product or something like a project you have to build. So that can change your life.
Absolutely. With that, we come to end of today's Centurion podcast, and we'll see you again tomorrow with exciting podcast on very different perspectives and different topics. See you all again.